Okay, this is Beginning Rock Guitar, Level 1, page 31, Rhythm Pattern Number 1. I'm doing a technique with the pick called the rest stroke, and I've capoed at the 5th fret, and I'm playing a pattern I call 2-2, well, let me turn up the volume here, 2-2-4-4. And that's frets 2 and 4, fingers 1 and 3. When you go from 2 to 4, don't lift your first finger, just keep it anchored. And with the right hand, like I say, I'm doing a rest stroke technique where you're plucking the 2 strings and coming to rest. The pick comes to rest against the next string. So I'm going to go slowly through this. It's like a 12 bar rock pattern. It's a 12 bar progression, and it's these are done really fast in early rock and roll, like Chuck Berry, Little Richard kind of songs, Beach Boys, generally pretty fast. But I'm going to go slow because you want to warm up slowly, and then I'm going to play it more up to speed. So I'm going to do 2 different speeds, and I'm going to go through the pattern twice each time. So starting out at a fairly slow 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When you're playing slow, play heavier with the pick. Try to feel it resting. Stay on A a long time, 4 bars, then take it across the street. Back to A, kind of rolling the pick across the pair of strings. Rear the pick behind the thumb. Repeat. Ending it. And that ending pattern is slightly different. So now I'm going to do it more up to speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like Johnny B. Good, Chuck Berry. Okay, so that's rhythm pattern number 1, and make sure you review the warm-ups for this. In the rest stroke technique, you're rearing the pick back, you're playing diagonally, and you're also playing on the edge of the pick and playing down against the next string. You're turning your forearm. It's not a big elbow motion. It's a turning, slight turning of the forearm. And then when you turn the forearm, the pick rears back even more, so the pick stays at the same angle at the beginning of the stroke as it is at the end of the stroke, but your arm has turned a little bit. Kind of like that. And you're holding the pick at the very top of the pick, and it's very loose and wiggly, you know. So you want to feel like it's almost like a big sheet of metal, and you're kind of bending it. You're bending it a little bit, you know, onto the string. So, and it's good to warm up with the notes, separating the notes and rolling through the two strings like ba-dum, ba-dum, and dig into the higher note, the second string the pick hits, dig into that louder, harder. So you're going over the first note lightly and then digging in on the second note. So it's ba-dum, ba-dum, like that. And make it sort of like a choo-choo train. Warm up slowly, separating them. And it gets a little faster. Make sure your left hand is always muting the next string. Like I've got my first finger on the fourth string. I'm laying it on its side a little bit, but I'm deadening the third string so that if my pick accidentally hits it, you won't hear an open string like that. You don't want that. You want it just to hear the two strings. And you want this stroke to be very relaxed. You're going to have to sit and play with it and just test it out, you know, slowly. So you might want to go through this whole thing even half as slow as I did it the first time, which was slow. You know, just and just get to where you can just kind of fall into the string and the pick is trained to stop on the next string. And it's like you're putting a little weight into it. So enjoy this. This is rhythm pattern number 1. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and like my John Hedger Guitar Studio Facebook page. Thank you so much.